Hey everybody, it's Leroy from Leroy Gaming, and today for Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, out of nowhere, we got the second DLC called Tiny Tina's Wonderlands Glutton's Gamble. It is out right now. Now we're going to start by looking at the little trailer for it, and I'm going to just comment on it. I'm going to do it without audio because the music and all the copyright strikes, etc. You can check out the link in the description if you want to watch it of all its wonky music. And then afterwards, we're going to discuss this and go over the notes as far as what is included. There's a lot to talk about here because, as most of you probably already know, a lot of people are not very happy with this game. It's DLC, some of its nerfs, and I will give you my thoughts. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so as I said, let's go ahead and start taking a look at this little DLC. So it looks like we're kind of like a haunted house, Halloween kind of theme here. Looks boils and troubles, and what we got looks some sort of the sandwich. Get it, sandwich. Appetite for destruction. I do like the look of it. It looks like the theme of it, but I am worried that this is going to grow stronger each week. So I'm going to pause real quick. This sounds like it's going to be exactly the same as the shark progression. So it's going to have an unlock every week. Now, if it was anything like the first DLC, you're going to be able to just go in offline mode and play all 4 difficulties right away, which kind of it's a buzzkill for that. I'm assuming here it's also going to have kind of like, it's going to be like a continuous dungeon of 5 or 6 maps. I'm just guessing before we even read the news, just like the first DLC. So as she cooks up challenges. Now this does look like there's some collections. Now I wonder if this is going to add any depth or whether it's just literally going to be each one of the little maps. We got to pick up those collectibles to unlock the next room. Similar to how in the first DLC we had to go and shoot the little statues with the shark heads. Let's see here. Opportunity for, I'm assuming, new loot as well. You could definitely, I'm going to throw it back a second ago. There's definitely some cosmetics going on here. Where was this? Let's take a look. It said collect new loot. Where is it? Where is it showing? There it is. So we got some kind of like pumpkin Halloween heads. Lots of just. I mean, I don't know what this game is so obsessed about, these neon ugly ass colors and stuff. It just, oh man, it's like pukish. I guess it's just trying to be really, really silly. This, I don't know. So this is like the epitome of like what I imagine a social justice warrior looks like. Yeah, it's pretty bad. We'll see. I'm assuming there's going to be some new guns and mods, etc. So we'll see. And again, here's the Glutton's Gambit way it looks like. So that is the little intro cinematic. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the news and see if there's anything of interest there. All right, so looking at the official descriptor, it says, it takes a strong stomach to face the monster in Vesper's second Mirror of Mystery, available now in Tiny Tina's Wonderland. Trouble is brewing as Imelda the Sandwich unleashes her latest culinary creation, potion that imbues her with a voracious appetite and fearsome strength to boot. If she's strong like anything like the shark god, then she's probably going to die in about 3 seconds to just about any build. So, I don't know. We'll see. Cringe. To disrupt her devious dinner party, you'll need to retrace her steps, collecting ingredients for her latest recipe while trouncing shrooms, crabs, and skeletal ginger dead. Wow, that's bad. Prepare to pepper baddies with bullets, flambe your foes with fireballs, and sink your teeth into a feast of chaotic fantasy combat. All right. Yeah. I will be streaming this tonight at 6 p.m. 6:30 p.m. Pacific, rather, on twitch.tv/LeeroyGamingStream. So if you want to see me play this, or you want to play with me, make sure to show up. Let's take a look at the description of the boss battles and loot, or 4 weeks of boss battles and loot. As with the other Mirror of Mystery, and again, just to keep saying, as with the other Mirrors of Mystery, which is screaming this is going to be exactly I like the first DLC. Now I did buy the season pass, the Ultimate Edition, so I'm kind of stuck with these. But I'm guessing a lot of people are kicking themselves in the butt that they pre-bought the season pass because this is just junk DLC. I'm sorry. I mean, I haven't even played it yet, but I'm guessing it's going to take like 5 to 10 minutes to complete. This is not good enough, Gearbox. I'm sorry. What are your guys' thoughts? Let me know in the comments. Are you okay with this, or are you like me and just sick of the fact that this DLC is trash and then all they're doing is nerfing gear and not making the game any more fun? Just very frustrating. All right, I'm off my soapbox. Let's go back to the details. So it says Glutton's Gamble can give you a chance to face a more difficult dungeon and farm higher tier loots to help you complete the main story. I guess for the people that haven't completed the story already. By gaining access to Glutton's Gamble, either through an individual purchase or owning season pass, yada yada yada, you can test your mettle in this challenging replayable gauntlet while Vesper shares a self-contained story of Imelda's origins. So this, when they say Vesper shares the self-contained story of Imelda's origins, that means we're going to get those little cutscenes at the beginning of each difficulty. That is the story. That is all we're going to get. I'm sure of it. And then it just says how you can access her through the Dreamvale Overlook. So that's all the same. They start with a baseline level 13, just as before, and then scales, and it will scale all the way to Chaos 35. Now I'm seeing if they added any. Please don't add any more Chaos levels. Holy crap! I just finished all my characters to Chaos level 35. I swear, if they're gonna up it to 50 or something today, I'm just gonna freaking just lose my mind. It is so painstakingly boring. So for 3 consecutive weeks following the launch of Glutton's Gamble, she'll cook up new potion transformations. Right. For rematch, those new items are in addition to the wide array of fresh cosmetic items you can collect. So yeah, new legendary gear will be added. So they are confirming the higher difficulties will add extra legendaries to the loot tables. I'm not sure if that was the fact of the last DLC or not. I don't think most people cared, sadly. I found a couple shark-themed DLC items, like the rings, which were very situational since it only affected sharks, which junk. The guns were kind of interesting, I guess. They're kind of cute with the little they had the rolling dice effect. But we'll see what they add. Are gonna reserve the right to be happy or not, I guess, with the loots. And then it has the schedule for the difficulties. So yeah, it looks like today at 9:30 a.m. Pacific is the first one. Oh, and actually now they say what unlocks. That's new here. So new Garlic Breath legendary spell and Precious Jamestone legendary ring. I wonder if they nerf those rings, because now this Precious Jamestone legendary ring is going to be like godly. It's going to piss me off, and I think everybody else to no end. This better not be godly as a way to just sell more DLC, because I could so see it here. Second form. So next Thursday, same time, same channel. New Salt and Battery legendary melee weapon. And Lich's Augur legendary ward. Okay. Third week. New Bolt Lash legendary spell and Miasmic Chainmail legendary armor. Whoops. Hiccups. Final form, 2 legendary guns. Oil and Spice and Butterboom, and Barbalode legendary amulet. Okay, so on one side, I'm glad they're telling us what we're getting, how many guns, how many spells and amulets. That's kind of cool, so we don't have to kind of guess. Is it enough? No, probably not. So yeah, and then it says if you can, I'd be more like if you can't, then /facepalm. But if you can successfully complete Glutton's Gamble at least once, its 5 unique level layouts and the Imelda boss fight will be added to the pool of Chaos Chamber possibilities for even more endgame dungeon variety. Now, I like the fact that these elements are getting added to the pool of options that can randomly roll on Chaos Chambers. That's great. This is something that I thought was going to happen from the very beginning. A bigger and bigger pool of options is great. The downside is these DLCs are so tiny and add so very little that it's just very, very frustrating. I remember in previous Borderlands, A full DLC would be full story, main quest, side quest, whole maps, whole themes, raid bosses. It was great, as opposed to these, five maps and a little boss that you kill in 3 seconds. So I'm not holding my breath that this is going to be better than the first DLC, but hopefully it can't be much worse. If you have played this, if you've downloaded this and played it, let me know what you think. I'm recording this just as this new drops. I haven't gotten to play it yet. We'll see. I will test it out. I will stream it tonight and then share my thoughts in a later video. But for now, thank you for watching, guys. Do drop your comments with your thoughts on this DLC. Are you disappointed? Are you happy? Is this good enough for you? Or does Gearbox, in your opinion, need to do better? Till next time, guys, make sure to drop a like, subscribe for more Tiny Tina Wonderland content. Join the Discord. I have save files now for all my latest builds if you are into that. Or if you are looking for certain items, we get a nice little trade channel as well if you need assistance. With that, guys, thank you again and see you in the next video.